What's up guys, my name's Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty, and today I'm continuing to show you guys my BBL Fantasy lineup. Let's recap this week. Top 0%, we were ranked 49th out of the 60,000 or so people. So a fantastic effort this week for a score of 1,071, and it boosted my ranking up 1,600 up to 333rd out of these 60,000 over the 4-round period. Now, I did make a little bit of a mistake last week. You guys said don't trade out Dan Christian. I did, and I'll tell you why this is actually going to come back to haunt me when I traded him out for Steckity. So, let's take a look at the team. Only the 7 Gs in the bank, but I do have Owen Morgan, so that is someone to trade out for some money because he's now out for national commitments. So he's out for the rest of the season. I've got Aaron Finch playing 2 games this week. He's going to be the captain of this side. Now, I told you I traded out Dan Christian, who ended up scoring 130 or 140 points or something. So that extra 50 points wouldn't have got me to the very top of the leaderboard, but it would have got me much closer. So this was my team as it stands at the end of the last round from last night. Now, when I traded in Dan Christian, what I didn't realize is that I had 4 Heat players in my team. And guess what? We've got no Heat games this week. We got 2 Hobart games, which would have been ideal for Dan Christian. So maybe I trade Steckity back in for Dan Christian this week in the hope that he once again has at least one game like those 2 that he did last week. But I've got an extremely good lineup in here. We got obviously Finch, McCullum, Lynn. I'm not going to trade Lynn. I'm going to probably put him on the bench here, so whoever I trade out Morgan for will get me the points. I might have to trade out McCullum, although I really don't want to, just so I can get maybe some cash in the bank, then raise up someone next week, because who have we got playing in round 6? So I should really look ahead. So next round, there is no matches from either Sydney team. So at the moment, I'm going to be trading out Morgan, which means I'll be fine in terms of my Sydney players that I can trade out going into round 6, and then round 7, of course, every team will be back. And I think from then on in, every... What is this, round 9? Oh, round 9 and round 10 of the finals. Right, yeah, so cool. So we just got to make sure that we're okay. So it means this round with the... where are we up to? Round 4 or round 5? We're at round 5. So there's 2 Hobart games, 2 Renegades games. We're going to get those sort of players in because they have had their bye, I'm pretty sure. Has the Hurricanes had their bye? No, they have not. So the Hurricanes haven't had their bye. Just got to make sure, got to be paying attention to that one as well. But the Renegades haven't. But there's no real big Renegades players to get in. Ben Cutting again, another good round. I guess round rank was good, number 3, but I think he's probably worth a trade. Only went up a little bit of money after I traded him in this week. So, you know, just a little bit extra coin there. I'm just trying to work out. I think maybe I'll trade out Owen Morgan here for a Darcy Short because he's probably going to make money regardless. We've only got the 64,000 in available cash from Owen Morgan. Is that correct? Surely not. Surely he's worth 60... Oh, no, that is correct. Okay, so that puts us in a bit of a predicament. So I think Darcy Short, surely he would go up again regardless of his score. But they do have a double up in matches this week. So it could be worth trading him in. I'm thinking George Bailey, but I don't have the coin for it yet. We might have to make another sort of trade first. Guy like Cam White, you don't know if he's consistent enough to get the points. You know, same thing with maybe a Callum Ferguson. You just don't know if these guys are consistent enough to get the points. So I'm going to do my trades now. I'll come back in, 5 or 10 minutes after I make some calls, and then I'll speak to you guys then. Alright, so I've made my 3 trades for this round. I think I've made the right decisions. And in terms of which one of these 2 players, in terms of Bollinger or Sandu I put on, I'm hoping one of them actually plays this week, because Dougie didn't play last week, did he? 0 points. Or maybe he did play and he just didn't get any points. And same thing with Sandu, he played and scored like the 3 points. So whether or not any of these 2 actually end up playing, I don't know, and I hope one of them does because I've still got Steckity in that starting lineup. Maybe I just take Bollinger and put him in there, and then if he doesn't play, hopefully Sandu plays, and then that way I've got that anyway. So, this is what my team looks like for this week. Aaron Finch, the captain of the side, has 2 matches. Then George Bailey is vice-captain. If he does something ridiculous overnight in the first match and scores like 150, then I can definitely loophole him in because I know surely he's going to do something special for the second match as well then, or at least get enough points that it's going to be worth it. But I think Aaron Finch probably the safe choice at the moment for the captaincy. I didn't trade out guys like Maxwell or Wright because I just had to get rid of my Heat players that were stuck there. And remember, I've still got Chris Lynn to come back into the side next week. So Darcy Shaw's really in here just as a moneymaker more than anything. And I'm hoping just Maxi and Luke Wright here just give me decent scores in the 50s, 60s mark. And then we still have our standout superstars. So looking like a pretty good team this week. Once again, hopefully we can push up. I would like to end in the top 100 at the end of the competition. So we'll see how we go. It looks pretty solid for now. But that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you guys are going with your Big Bash fantasy teams in the comments below. I went 7 out of 7 this week. I don't know how I lost a game last week, mate. How did that happen? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.